This is TFNN, the Tiger Financial News Network. TFNN Headline News Update.
Good morning, folks. Tommy O'Brien. It's our 9 a.m. 3-minute update. Let's take a quick peek of what's going on in the market. So we have markets green. Dow's up about 42 futures. NASDAQ futures up 22. S&P's up about 7. We had some huge action in oil yesterday. Let's take a quick peek at oil because today we'll see if we can continue with the volatility that we've had. But yesterday, my dad and I always looking at the EIA numbers, of course, that come in at about 10:30 on Wednesday. Here's 10 o'clock. We're trading at about 52.75 when those numbers come in, and quite a downslide going all the way until the 2:30 closing mark in the pit to below about $50, $51. We've traded and we've seen another slide even this morning, getting a little bit of a rise overnight up to a high of, 51.35 and back down. We're trading at 50.85 right now. So we'll be back. We have Larry Pesavento coming up at 9 o'clock, and my dad and I will be back at 10 o'clock. Thursdays, we have the natural gas numbers. Let's take a quick peek of what we have going on in the natural gas market. We're jumping into the binaries. And right now we're looking at the May contract, natural gas trading at about $3.17. And let's get a feel for what kind of premiums that we have priced in here. Some volatility already going on in that market, as we can see. We'll pull that up as we come on at 10 o'clock, but volatility for sure, volatility in the market. Speaking of volatility, let's take a quick peek at the VIX. VIX trading at 1439. We saw yesterday, quite a rise, going from about 1363, touching up to almost 1520, and we've pulled back slightly overnight. Some of the news overnight, we had GM having a plant just seized in Venezuela. You talk about political risk. Political risk is something that you should always be considerate of. And it's pretty remarkable that, where you do business, depending on the country you're in, guess what? Sovereign nations, they can just take your capital if they feel like it. You are not in the United States of America. That is for sure. And what else do we have? Today's a big day. Basil Chapman, tonight, 6 p.m., he will be doing a workshop for opening call subscribers. You can sign up right on the front page, get a free trial to Basil's newsletter, the opening call. You'll have 30 days of his newsletter. You'll get to go to his 90-minute workshop tonight. That will be archived. So check it out for sure. And Basil Chapman, of course, coming up at 11 a.m. with his program. Thanks so much, folks. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here. Stay tuned for Larry Pesavento coming up right now.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you, like it does me, call 1-855-750-4051 to find out what they can do for you. That's 1-855-750-4051. Call them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.